Tonight on Thrill of a Lifetime, a single mother becomes the host of her very own late-night TV talk show.
We have a great show tonight.
And a woman who is convinced she's been visited by spirits gets to meet with a world-renowned psychic, Sylvia Brown.
Who is the young female that's passed over with the heart-shaped face and the pretty eyes that died like that?
Meet Margaret, a woman who's had a very tough couple of years. That's why her good neighbor Liz sent us this unusual request.
My name is Liz, and I have a neighbor who lives next door who has just lost 3 very dear relatives in a very short time. And I would love for her to meet this psychic, Sylvia Brown.
Sylvia Brown is a renowned psychic who has acted as a consultant to the FBI. You may have seen her on Larry King, Montel, and Unsolved Mysteries. She's known for contacting the spirits of those who have passed away. And after what Margaret's been through, this is exactly what she's looking for. The tragedies began in November 2000. Margaret's 2-year-old granddaughter, Alicia, who appeared to only have a cold, died suddenly in her sleep. Doctors discovered it was encephalitis, a virus that attacks the brain.
It wouldn't sink in because she was just, God, she was incredible.
Margaret and her husband Jack did their best to go on. They even threw their annual Christmas party, but a few days after this home video was made, the couple went to a New Year's Eve dinner, and Jack said something a bit unusual.
We were dancing on the dance floor, and he just, stopped and looked at me, and he said, "I'll never leave you." And I think I waited most of our married life for him to say it, and he never would say it. But he said it that night, which was like a little off for him.
A few hours later, Jack collapsed at home. He died instantly of a massive heart attack.
Nobody could believe it. I couldn't believe it. My God, I was still reeling from my granddaughter. How could I believe something like this could happen twice for me?
I just feel it was such a loss. And I put myself in the same position. And I think, what if that had happened to me? Jack was the same age as my husband.
He was my knight in shining armor, is what he was. He was wonderful. He was my gift. God gave me him as a gift.
If this wasn't enough for one person to take, a few weeks later, Margaret suffered another loss. Her mother Molly passed away from a stroke.
When Margaret's mother died, she said to me, "Liz, enough already. What have I done to deserve this?"
Margaret tried her best to make sense of it all. She started to research the afterlife and came across a book by psychic Sylvia Brown.
You can't say goodbye. That's why you look to somebody like Sylvia Brown. I need to know that they're at peace. I need to know that they're, sort of together.
I think that Margaret will put a lot of faith in what Sylvia Brown has to say to her. And I feel that maybe she just might be able to get over a lot of her hurt and pain from what she has experienced. I want to see her happy again.
We can't help but agree with you, Liz. So we've cooked up an extraordinary surprise that could be her fondest wish.
So, Margaret, I will need the tray, please.
Right.
And maybe a little bit of paper just to cover it. You don't have to put it on the sides.
Oh, my God.
That's right, a personal reading with psychic Sylvia Brown.
I don't believe it. Oh,
We're just giving you
wow.
your thrill of a lifetime.
Wow. This
We've
isn't
got your number,
this isn't a
Margaret.
cookie show?
Oh, really? Oh,
I can't wait until I'm actually there and seeing Sylvia Brown. Actually sitting across from her, my God.
But will Margaret get the answers she seeks, or just more questions? There's no way of knowing what Sylvia Brown will reveal. Now meet Sandra Stewart, a superwoman at heart. She's 35 years old, a single mom with 2 kids, and has a job that helps people get work.
here you go, dear.
Her thrill, to be in front of the camera.
Hi, Thrill of a Lifetime. I'm Sandra Stewart. I really, really want to be a talk show host. I know I can be a host because I just love hearing people's stories. And I love asking questions. I like hearing what they have to say. Just the whole concept of getting to know someone. I have a motto: if you don't laugh, the only other emotion is for you to cry. So I laugh, and if I can put a smile on someone's face, I'll do it.
Sandra thinks she can do anything. And she probably can. She's magnetic. I mean, so she runs a workshop here, and people come every week just to see her, I think.
When I'm at work, we're talking about getting people to start dreaming again. This is huge for me. And if you can see yourself doing something, chances are you can do it. Hi, it's Sandra from Pathways. Just calling regarding an employment opportunity that we have. If I were given the opportunity to be a talk show host, I definitely would bring this back to work with me and use it with my clients. It's one thing to talk a talk, but if I can actually bring something and show it to them that, look at this little girl from a little town, grabbed an opportunity and ran with it.
Well, let's see how she runs with this. Sandra thinks that she's going to interview her friend Eleanor as part of an audition. She has no clue what awaits her.
Hi, I'm Sandra Stewart, and welcome back. Here with me is Eleanor. Eleanor, I have a couple questions for you today.
Well, actually, Sandra, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is it really true that you want to be a host of a TV talk show? Because guess what? You're going to be co-hosting the Mike Bullard Show.
Are you serious? Oh, my God. Okay, when are we going?
In just 24 hours, Sandra will take over Open Mic with Mike Bullard, the nation's only late-night talk show. And get this, it's broadcast live across the country.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear, yeah.
Oh, my God.
No kidding.
This is incredible. Oh, my God. Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Coming up, Sandra breaks into show business.
Go read a script, take a break, go to makeup, have fun, we'll see you out here.
And is Margaret's late husband actually trying to contact her?
I felt Jack put his hand on my shoulder.
Margaret is about to have a private reading with psychic Sylvia Brown. She hopes to learn that her husband has indeed been trying to communicate with her.
Margaret is convinced that Jack is there with her. I know that she still keeps his clothes in the closet. His ashes are in her house. She has pictures of him all around her house. I don't know whether you would call them psychic experiences, but she has felt his presence quite a number of times in the house.
Oh, he's with me all the time. I felt him. I've had more validations that Jack is around me. I was in the laundry room and I felt Jack put his hand on my shoulder. I felt him right there behind me. When I looked, there was nobody there, and I just said, I know it's you, Jack.
Margaret swears that Jack often comes and sits on the end of the bed, and many times she has felt his presence in the car.
I know Jack is behind the wheel because my position of driving was his position of driving. It's not how I drive, but that's how I was driving. And I knew it wasn't me.
I think Margaret just needs this validation from Sylvia Brown that Jack is all right. He's looking after himself. She doesn't need to worry about him, that she can get on with her life.
But will Margaret get the confirmation she's looking for? Since Sylvia has no idea what Margaret has been through, there's no way to predict what will happen next.
When Sylvia came in the room, it was very exciting. It was just, heart racing. This is it. This is going to actually happen.
Meanwhile, Sandra arrives at the CTV studios to get a crash course in hosting a TV show.
Hi, Sandra. I'm Ben, the senior segment producer here.
Hi,
How are
Ben.
you? You all set?
Yeah.
All ready?
Yeah.
Come on with me.
Okay.
Guys, this is Sandra Stewart.
Hi, Sandra.
These are all our writers. This is our head writer and creative producer, Sean Tweedley, and one of our writers, Rob.
How are you?
Ross.
Nice to meet you. You're gonna say hit it, Oren. Oren's gonna play some music, right?
Oh, okay.
Oren's the band leader.
Oh, okay. We have a great show. Hit it, Oren?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what?
Then you go sit down,
Yeah. And then I'm going to do Canada Way, American Way? I really didn't know what to expect meeting the writers and having them already have something in place for me to deliver to the audience. And I am sure that there are a lot of people who are used to having people write their monologue and their speeches and stuff, but it's a weird experience. Okay.
That's it. She's all set.
Do all that too.
Okay.
Bye, writers.
Now, onto the studio for the lights, the cameras, and the action.
We're going to go down and we're going to run you through a full television rehearsal.
Oh, okay.
Like a big star person you are. You ready for this?
Yeah,
It's a whole thing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I remember walking in and thinking, oh boy, what have I gotten myself into?
Cameras on headset, please.
Sandra, this is our floor director and manager.
Hi. What we're going to do is we're going to run through your whole segment, and I'm going to help you as to where you're going to stand and where you're going to be. I'm going to show you the cue cards you're going to read so that it's not a surprise. The opening plays and cues you out. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Then you say, hit it, Orrin. You walk back, you take your seat as the host, and then you can talk to Orrin if you feel comfortable, or you can go right ahead. And there's cue cards, and if
During the
at any
rehearsal,
time you wanna
my
say,
heart was just pounding.
What am I supposed
And of course, there's all these people who I'm thinking are probably very seasoned at doing this.
At the end of that, you thank your guest and you say good night, everyone. We roll
It's one thing
credits.
to think you can do it and see yourself doing it. It's another thing to actually be doing it.
You can do it.
And just the reality of it just started to set in.
More rehearsal than we usually get. Yep. Go read a script, take a break, go to makeup, have fun. We'll see you out here. Just one.
I thought for sure I was going to shit in my pants. Before coming out, obviously I had my makeup done. It was just like a total transformation because, of course, I came in, with no makeup, my glasses, my hair is pulled back, in my jeans, and I was totally transformed. I couldn't believe it. Like, it was like, is that me? I had some great support. My family was excited, my children especially. Like, it was real now, and it was exciting. I thought, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah? How do I look, okay?
Look off, so it's really you.
Okay.
Yeah.
John.
Guess what? It's showtime.
Sandra? I need to take you up and get a mic on you if you will come this way.
Okay.
That'd be great.
My biggest fear was that I wouldn't remember everything I was told because there's just so much going on. From being in the VIP room, we're going up the stairs, they take me behind stage.
So you can just hang back here for a bit, watch the mom. Take a breather.
My mouth goes dry. It's almost time to go out. I need some water.
Water? Wouldn't you like something a little stronger? Coming up, Sandra takes the stage as the host of a live TV show. And Margaret gets a reading from Sylvia Brown.
He says he's also put his hand on your shoulder. Did you felt it?
Margaret is about to have an extraordinary experience with psychic Sylvia Brown.
Okay, you can ask me anything.
Okay. I've had a lot of connections with Jack, and you just tell me whether or not they were...
They're all real, yes, especially
Okay.
the dreams.
Okay.
Especially him coming to the end of the bed. He says he's also put his hand on your shoulder. That you
Okay.
felt it.
Wow, how does she do it? How does she possibly do it? But she does.
What is it about the ring? He keeps talking about a ring. It looks like a signet ring of some kind. Oh, you have it on. Okay.
His ring.
He is right. He's with you in a car a lot for some reason. You know how you look in the rearview mirror and feel somebody's riding with you?
Incredibly, Sylvia's observations are right on.
So she was hitting on them all, and it was a good feeling,
And I'm thinking, wow, how's Margaret taking this?
It was exciting. It was exciting. It's one of the most exciting things I've ever dealt with.
He really wants you to go on.
He wants you to go on. That then says to me, okay, he's telling me to get on with it. Get going. You've got a life to live and live it.
I was happy for her. I was happy that she knew that. and she could be content now to know that.
Who is the young female that's passed over with the heart-shaped face and the pretty eyes that died like that?
You want me to tell you who she is?
Yeah, because it looks
My
like
granddaughter.
Did you know that she had been sick 4 or 5 days prior to this?
No.
Do you think it's a flu? You think it's, I don't feel good, I'm tired. What is the picture that's up that's 3/4 face with a smile? But you've seen it, she says.
Then I remembered the picture that she was talking about was a card that I had bought in a store that I was drawn to it. It looked just like her. It showed me that Alicia is looking and she's watching and she's seeing all that's happening on the other side.
Now, who's the little woman, the little older woman that comes in?
My mom.
What did she do with this? What does this mean? What is it? She was doing this.
When she said that, I thought, my God, that's my mother. My mom would just, when she was talking, whatever, this is what she would do.
She was, what's the word, stubborn? It's a good way to put it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to hang in there.
Yep.
I'm going to chew life till there's nothing left.
That was her.
Yeah.
I felt very calm, very at peace, almost to the point where, okay, this is good because now it's time to get on with life. Jack is always going to be part of my life. That's never going to change, as is Alicia and my mom. But this was saying, okay, it's time to live again. Having this reading with Sylvie was like a seal of approval to go on with life. It was a thrill of a lifetime. It really was, and I'm just thankful I got this.
Coming up, Sandra takes over the late night talk show stage.
Ain't that the truth?
Live. Sandra Stewart is about to get her thrill by hosting a national late night TV talk show. And guess what?
We're live.
Live this moment, people are watching.
Yes. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is that we're live.
No, because you guys can cut this stuff all
we
out.
can't cut it. We can't
Yeah,
cut it.
you can.
What you
guys
do-
are TV people. You guys can
What
do this.
you do, what you do tonight is going to
We're
live
live right
Canada.
now on
That's true.
TV right this second. We're on.
It's it's live. If you
Yeah, but I thought,
if you freeze up, you freeze up live. You'll be good. You'll be good.
Just remember, Stephanie's out there.
I'm thinking this is going to happen like in the next couple minutes, and it's live.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest has always wanted to be a late-night talk show host. I don't know why. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Thanks to the folks at Thrill of a Lifetime, her wish is about to come true. Please welcome Sandra Stewart.
Live from the capital of television on the street that never ends, it's Open Mic with Sandra Stewart.
The music starts to blare, the lights are on, people are applauding, and out comes Sandra. Music, the audience, there was so much hustle and bustle, the energy. You could just feel it. It actually just made the hair on my arms go up.
We have a great show tonight. Hit it, Oren.
When I first came out, I think that was when I was the most nervous. But as soon as I went back and then it became my show sort of thing for like 8 minutes, I thought, bring it on. Thank you, Oren. What have you got planned for the weekend?
Oh, well, me and Mike were going to go out with our families and cut down some Christmas trees, but I'd rather do something with you.
We'll talk later. Okay. Well, it's time to compare our country with our friends to the south in our favorite desk bit, Canadian way, American way. In America, they burn their draft cards to protest. And in Canada, we burn our hydro bills to stay warm. Ain't that the truth? Okay, in Canada, we spell color with a U. And in America, they spell color with a K.
I don't know if I was really in the moment, like on stage, or if I was just in the moment of the whole experience. Like everything sort of just came together.
She's walking the walk and talking the talk. Next, Sandra gets to hone her interviewing skills with one of the show's producers.
Odd Couple, sorry.
He's more nervous than she is. Who is this guy?
Are you joking me?
Oh, no.
You know what we do for a living, my friends? We try to inspire people every day. But I think I can actually take this back with me and say, you know what? It's about creating those opportunities for yourself. You made it happen for me, and so did I.
Thanks so much for watching. Good night.
It's been a wonderful experience to actually come out and do something and really stretch yourself. And part of it is if you can see yourself doing it, chances are you probably can. The moment I'll remember the most is coming out of the green room and seeing my friends who love me regardless of what I'm doing. To see my family, because you know what? At the end of the day, this isn't me. My friends and my family make me who I am. And to see them there cheering me on.
Tell us your thrill, and we will make it happen. Go to thrillofalifetime.ca.
Great, it was great.
But I was crying for you.
I know, and I didn't dare look at you.
No,
If I
I'm
looked
glad
at you,
you
then
did.
said I'm done.
Oh, I know.
But, God, she came through with everybody.
She did, didn't she?
She just non-stop. She just kept coming through them. And Alicia first, though?
Amazing.
That was incredible.